Welcome to Attican Plays Mashinky. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 1, Episode 2 of Mashinky. In the first episode, we set up a nice little three-city passenger line, and it's making us good green tokens or money. And we've got a reward for delivering some coal. And we've got some lumber tokens, some coal, but not nearly enough, especially the coal. And at the end of the last one, I said I wanted to fix some of these intersections, and I wanted to fix this especially. We're even going to go down here and do some work, I think. And there is, for right now, I noticed something, actually when I was editing the video, that right there is wrong. We'll just kill it for now. Because it's pointing this way, if you send somebody a train back to the depot, they're coming down this way, they couldn't do it. They would just stop. And the problem is they just stop out here somewhere and mess up everything. All right, first things first, let's fix this. Now, I want to point out that, let me state the obvious. Unloading and loading are two different things, but they are very different things, to the point that we could contemplate having a loading station separate from our unloading station. But I think the way we're going to accomplish that same effect is we're going to add another platform. And because we have this freight station extension here, it makes this 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5 wide, and this one makes 6, and that should be as far as we can go, 6 wide. Yep, that's as far as we can go. So now we've got as big a station we can get. So we can have, if we turn this sideways, we could probably put 2 on this side, but then it wouldn't work because of the sawmill and stuff. So this is perfect. So this is going to be our loading platform for these trains, the ones that are carrying the lumber. So we're going to have them come in and load and kind of give them their own world a little bit. So here's our main drag. And I think before I even go there, I think we're going to do something else. Let's go over here first. We're going to use our first stamp. So we're going to blow up some track. Okay. And we're going to give it a stamp. Now, stamp is a new functionality, at least for me. First time I've seen it in a playthrough. We're going to pick this junction T mini or double. Now, there's this big giant one that's a double T junction, but I think it's overkill. I like this one better. It's neater. And it fits, I think. It should fit. Well, shoot, does it? Yeah, if we move it over this way a bit. Shoot. I keep hitting this Q, which is the height overlay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Let's delete this track back. Couple more. Now we'll take this guy and we'll put him right there like that. Then we're going to hook in like this. Like so, and we'll hook this one in like so. And we're entering a junction, so we'll put in a chain signal, and we want to clear that junction quickly. And then up here, hopefully we'll be able to connect. We can, and we can. And entering a junction. And now it's interesting that this stamp does not use chain signals here. It just uses regular signals. We're going to use chain signals and be consistent with what we've been doing because that's the junction right there. Okay, so, and I'm gonna leave that one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so we used the stamp and we improved this dramatically. The only problem, of course, now we have a bridge with some elevation, so some of our trains are going to have to be able to climb that bridge. And we've got, the one thing we do know is that our these trains are actually underpowered, right? When we see we're carrying too much weight when they're full. So if they don't get a running start, I think they're going to have a problem here. We could contemplate sending them all back. I'd kind of like to, well, first of all, let's do this. Let's fix their orders. No, we can't. Sorry. I'm going to send them all back. I'm going to send them to the depot. That's one. And we can send this one back. He's empty. And we'll follow this train. And as soon as this train is nice and empty, we'll send it to the depot. There we go. Okay, we got 3 trains headed back to the depot. There's one. Oh, look how nicely that works. That's beautiful. Here comes 2, and here comes 3. Now, let's pause for a moment. And what we're going to do here, the porter is underpowered to run 4 of these. So we're either going to kill 3 of these, which I want one off each train, or let's get a better train. We got a reward here for deforestation. So the bald one, if we take a bald one and put that bald one on this as if it's a double header so that it'll pick up the orders, then we can sell that. Make sure we get out of sell mode. And this guy should have his orders now. See, his weight is okay. He's got his orders. And let's even see if we could... Let's see if he could take another train. No, see, he goes overweight. If we try to move one up there, he goes overweight. Okay, so the other thing we want to do with him is give him a waypoint. After he's unloaded in Madison, shoot, I can't do that yet. All right, let's go. Sorry. I'm going to buy 2 more bald ones. And we're going to put one of them on this line and the other one on this line. Then we're going to sell these porters, get out of sales mode, and okay. Now, let's get this straightened up. I think what I'd like to do first, before we do that, is look at blowing. We've got a nice clear field right this minute, so let's blow up some of this, and let's get our stamp, grab that junction again and invert it, flip it around, and line it up with this. Beautiful. Okay. All right, and let's run, connect that back up, connect that in with that. Okay. Connect that. We're going into a junction, so use a chain signal. Same thing here. Now we're going to need a little more room. This one has to be able to turn all the way around and come in there, and this one can go on down like so. Now what I wanted to do actually is give, let's back this up. I want to give this its own ramp, make it a pretty decent size. So I'd like it to come off maybe back here. Like so. So this becomes a junction. Okay. Now, all of these need to get back on the main track. And we want to make sure this is long enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want to cross back here somewhere, maybe. Like that. That's a junction, clear it going that way. Okay. And I actually don't want that. I don't want a train going in here unless it can get all the way in and keep that clear. And so this looks better. The trains coming in here have their own long runway. All the rest of them will go this way. And what we're going to have to do now, oh, the other thing is I want this bypass to actually be a bypass. So, and it's not even used yet, but it's there, so we're going to make it right. So go around and then join in like so. All right. Now what we need to do, these coal and, well, actually, in fact, what is that doing there? This is a coal train. What's his orders? Fill up there? No. This one, I would say this is one I just totally messed up because he's supposed to be doing coal. So let's send him up here to this, get full, go here, get empty. Okay. And so this train here, we want to give him, after you get a full load, I want you to come down and use, you can use, we'll use that one. So he gets a full load wherever his forest is. Then he hits this waypoint. Then he goes to the station, which is going to force him to use this platform. So he should be good. Now we need to work our way back and find all the ones hauling logs. So this guy here. After you get your full load, we want you, you can use that one. Okay. Okay, we're looking for all the ones carrying logs. Right here. You can use that one. Now, unfortunately, I can't tell them don't use one. If I could, I would just say for all of these, don't use this one over here. So what I'm doing here is making sure that the log deliveries go up here and our waiting trains, our trains that are picking up lumber, go down here. And of course, the other way to do this would have been possibly even simpler, is just take this and separate it out here, make it a completely different station. But I didn't want to have to build the freight station again to get the benefits and all that good stuff. So I guess it's worth this. And should have probably just set it up this way to start with. If I knew I was going to use two, you know, in 2020 hindsight, knowing that I was going to use two, I was going to use the station for both loading and unloading. I should have been specifying that from the get-go. All right, so I think that does it for that. All of our lumber trains, are they all down here now? Yeah, so now what we can do with these guys is say, okay, you're going, after you unload, I want you to hit that spot right there. So you'll get a full load here, then you'll go to, in fact, I'm going to move that up to number 1. So you're going to hit that spot, then you're going to get your full load, and then go to over here to the tool works and unload, and we can start you. And you I'm going to add in that one right there, and we can start you. So we've got trains with more power, so they're not underpowered, which I didn't like when we did it. Shame on me, I shouldn't have done it. So we've got Hancocks rather than Porters, and we're telling them to go to a certain platform to do their thing. Okay, that should make all the flow here better. This should make everything better. This should make everything better. And while we're making everything better, this right here kind of sucks. So let's run this for just a moment. Let's let these trains get out of here. Now, we're playing one depot only, and the funny thing is, once you put that depot down, you can't delete it. You're stuck with it. So we can't get rid of that depot. So there goes all of our Hancocks up there to do their thing. Now let's pause this so we don't get more traffic. Let's blow this up. So we know we're stuck with this. And let's just go in here and just play like we're kernel failure for a moment and have fun with the bulldozer. I like kernel failure, don't you? He's a good guy. Let's see. All right, so now we want to stamp and we want our little mini. Now if we put it right there, I don't think we'll be able to get that out, and plus we want to have space for this to come down. So we need some space here. So it's not going to work to just put it, unfortunately, right in line. So we're going to have to put a little curve in our system here. So let's scoot it up a couple, give us some space to work. That should be good. And then we can run this line in like this. Ah, shoot. Ah. There. So I'm going to have a good clean junction interfacing with a good clean junction. And the thing is, if we can just come in and out of the, well, no, it's not true. Not quite true, but close, close, close. Well, let's get this working, and then I'll figure out. No, that's still good. Don't know how I got over there. Okay. Coming in. Okay. Now our depot okay, so for this, now that will actually hook it in. I would prefer that it could also go this way to go up to all this freight traffic more directly, but let's see if that'll work. Actually, yes, we could. If we did something like that and then just took this line and crossed it over and had this one little section of two-way track, so because it needs to be able to go out and come back in. So we could have, let's see, that's one way, that's one way, this is one way after that, but this piece in here needs to be two-way. This is two-way. That's one way. That's one way. I think that's it. I think we have built a better junction. We still have our depot capable of feeding to our passenger and city stuff and feeding to our northern industry stuff. And of course, it can feed down here as well if we want to get this online. And where are we? All right, so sorry. We cleaned this up. We fixed those trains. We've got them going to the right platforms. You see we got a lot of lumber to carry, but we've got our trains headed back that way. Let's just watch this right down here. Of course that worked. Okay, what's this train doing? He's bypassing to get here, I bet. Yeah. That's okay, he can do that. No, where is he going? All right, something's wrong. Hold on. I bet I know what it is. I bet he's coming from down here. Yep. There's a problem with this line too. If you think about a coal, pick up coal here, go up here, come in, drop it off, then you want to go back down here, but there's no way to do it. We don't have a loop or anything that you can grab onto. So what we need to do is probably run a line like that, which gives him a nice clean shot. Oops. There. I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, see now he's going to have a much happier time of it. Okay, should have. All right, so that fixed that little problem. All right, we've made quite a few repairs. Life is a little bit better. The only thing we're really not using is we're not using this wood, we're not using this coal down here. But we've got plenty of wood and coal to carry without worrying about that just yet. So speaking of which, let's get another. We can put one more train on this coal right here. What do we got to work with? We could grab that guy, and he can make enough to pay for himself and then some. So wagon, coal. Okay, can handle 4 of those. And if I add one of these, that's going to be 25. I think it can handle. Ah, shoot. No, I can't. Okay, so orders for him. Go here. Till you're full. Go here. Whoops. Go here. Empty. Go. There's some more coal, and we could even do one more train of lumber. Let him get out of there, and we'll do. Oh, we can't do that. We could do a. Let's let this run until we could buy another one of these Russians or Russians or whatever they are. Okay, let's get one more. Here, full, here, unload, go. Okay. And what do we got left? Enter the steam age. So we'll just, well, let's look at the situation up here now. We've got a ton of these that we're not moving. But I think if we wait till we get, we want to wait. Everything's moving nicely now. Got a nice flow to it. Let's spin that. We need 100 coal, and then we're ready to go. What's going on here? Extensions. We've got them all. Extensions here, we've got them all. Okay, now we should be able to advance. There we go. Now we're in a new era. We're in the steam age. And let's see what that means. Okay, so we can see some changes. All right, first thing we see, we have mail. There's mail here in Irving. There's mail here in Plano. And we see, well, there isn't any in Madison, but we see that there's mail up here in the new town, Scottsdale. I also see that these cities aren't growing at all. Well, they're supposed to be. I actually think the city growth has been toned down since I last played and we last looked at this. Okay, well, sorry, I got sidetracked. We've got mail. We've got a new city up here with mail. So we've got 3 places we can deliver mail. That's a new one. And we also see this. We have a foundry which takes coal and iron ore and makes iron ingots, iron ingots, and and coal coins or black coins, and it takes iron ore and coal. There's coal right there. That's nice. There's iron ore right up here. We see another iron ore here, and we see another foundry up here, and we have a coal mine up here that isn't being overly tapped, and we haven't built it out any. So we could run coal to here, iron ore to here, and we could run coal to here, and iron ore to here would be nice. This one looks easiest. Let's do it first. So let's think about this as, you know what, I'm just going to let this thing run for a minute. We need to build up some more coal before we worry about anything else. Oh, and notice here, well, it's coal mine. Can we bump up this coal mine? Sure, we can add storage. We could add tunnel supports. Okay, so now what we're going to need to do. Oh, and here, look at this. Okay, here you go. We have coal taking up both slots, which means that a train that's wanting lumber couldn't even load and keep moving, so that's no good. Quickest fix would just be to extend the station. Okay, we can get coal in there, but how are we going to get it back out into the system? And these trains need to be able to return to the depot if necessary. Okay. The coal train can come down here, get into the system, and just run a little loop. The iron train can come down, can come out of this, go out there, get loaded, come down here like this, unload, and then loop back in to go back. Perfect. Perfect. Well, at least good. At least good. Can we upgrade this any at all? We can put in a blast furnace right away. And we need some more lumber to put in the other upgrade. Let's see, we need... That's our... Yeah, that's our coal train. Now we need a train to carry the iron ore. Okay, it's going to have to be these guys. And your orders are to go there, get full, go there, and empty. Go. Okay, so that gives us iron ore and coal for this foundry. And we'll let this run for a minute just to make sure we don't have an issue like with these. Okay, we already got our postal reward. That's not surprising. We need more. We need more logs. We've got to generate more logs. So we got this thing here. I don't know if we're even running any trains on it. We're about to. We'll get this. No, we don't have enough money. We'll get this guy. He can run 7. Go here. Get full. Go here. Shoot. go. Here, here, get full. Go here, here, unload, go. All right, we got our log processing, good deal there. We're about to get this one, we're in good shape on that. And we could get this other one set up, but let's see what we need. We need Okay, I'm beginning to dislike this area. We've got a lot of trains running now, and we're going to fix that. Okay, now, do we want to bring iron ingots? Yeah, we do. So now we have to take iron to toolwork. So we have to haul the iron that we're producing here. We got a ton of it, 200, and put it up here. And they can turn into our blue ones for us. And if we put this farm tools factory in here, they'll make it even faster. Okay. So let's get a train. And let's get a wagon that hauls ingots. And go orders. Oh, wait. Just stay where you are for a moment. All right. What I want to do is, we're going to be loading now from here. I don't want it in the way. We'll make a third platform. Shoot. Ah, shoot. Wasn't trying to do that. We'll just do that. Third platform, which will be here. And we will tell this iron train, or the ore right here. Let's see, we're going to tell it to get its full load, go to right there, and that way it'll always use that station right there. Okay, good. And then we'll specify this platform for our train in the depot. So we're going to tell him to go to that waypoint. Now go get loaded and head on out to here. Unload, go. And we're going to get another one of those. And tell it to go here, 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 unload, go. All right, why don't we wrap up right there? We've got one of them going. When we come back next time, we'll hook in these logs, why not? And then hook this up and get this foundry going in our next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Mashinky.